Hello everyone, Ace here, and today we are back with my Let's Play of Pearl Harbor Zero Hour. So, last video we ended up doing Mission 6, Targets that Truck, which means for this video we'll be doing Mission 7, the Solomon Islands. We have to defeat 2 artillery bunkers and destroy 2 airfields. Alright, and I think there was something about some hangars as well, if I remember this mission correctly, but we can easily take those out for extra points anyways. Anyways, we do have a new plane though, the P-47, and this will come in handy, so let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? Okay, so we can't get the P-47 yet, so we'll simply go with the P-38. An enemy destroyer, which is right for the picking. If I didn't die, that is. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll have to use the Hellcat. So apparently the game won't let you go down to 0 performance level, so you'll just have to go down to 1. So we can at least take out a few of these planes here. That's a riding down. Okay, so that's not... That is, however, a new plane. Here we go. Alright, so I did at least destroy a few of these things, which means now we can actually get our Thunderbolt. We'll be able to destroy a few of those destroyers, get about 500 points a pop, which is good news since there's 2 of them. That's easily going to rack up. There we go. That's a lot. That's a chunk of my health away that I could have used. And there goes me again. Well, that's okay. Because I still have a few hundred points left, and all I have to do is just take out that destroyer, then take out the other one, and that'll get me right back to where I need to be. Then I can just grind my way through what's left. It's another 500 points for me. I better reload my main guns. That'll give me the opportunity to just finish off this destroyer, get me even more points, and then I can finish off. And I got shot down. Thank you, game. But yeah, destroy that destroyer, then I'll be able to start on the anti-air guns that are left. Another enemy Tony. He's down. The Tony was unique, historically speaking, because it was the only, if I remember correctly, the only inline engine fighter plane that the Japanese used during the course of the war. Alright, ooh. So it looks like most of their defenses have been dealt with at this point. Which means I can simply start pelting the... Ooh. Not quite, because they still have, apparently... Just shoot this guy down. There we go. Where'd he go? I know he's here somewhere. I'll just take more... If I can take out this airfield, at least... Ooh. Oh, somehow I crashed. I must have been lower to the ground than I thought. Well, the good news is, because I've dealt enough damage to that airfield, I might be able to take it out using a single bombing run from the Mitchell here. And if that's the case, then that's excellent news, because that means all I have to do is just swing around, and then I'll be able to... If a single bombing run's all it takes to take that airfield down, then I will be in perfect position to do it with this plane. Bad news is, these fighters are probably going to shoot me down in the process. There we go. Well, we at least took another Oscar with us. So that is one of the airfields down, which means that half of their air strength has been deleted. Which means now I can move up and deal with the second airfield, which is further to the north. I think in either sector B2 or C2. One of those, I think it's C2. But yeah, we now have enough points that we... Ooh. It's another Val down. The one bad thing about the Thunderbolt is that it does not have the fuel supply. And I got shot down again, but that's okay because I have found the enemy airfield, which means I will be able to just, first of all, pelt away at the anti-air guns again, and then finish off the airfield itself proper. Another Tony. More fight. Ooh, another Val. Alright, so that's another plane down. See how many guns are... Ooh. It's 2 more flak cannons dealt with. There's a... Yep. Well, there I go again. How many of those are left, though? I think there is still a whole cluster of flak cannons there. But otherwise, once I take those out, I'll be able to move on to dealing with the airfield itself, hopefully. But yeah, the P-47 is an absolute beast for this kind of work. And it is pretty good at taking out ships as well, when you use it properly. Go. Well, they got me again, but this time that big cluster is dealt with, so now I can start focusing on the actual airfield. And looking at the points, I am definitely pulling out ahead. So if I can get 2 good runs with the rockets on that airfield, I can then follow it up with more of these. Go. Another B-25 run. So the B-25 is actually capable of doing mop-up work. That's another 300 plus points to my favor. Apparently the hitbox on the airfield is bigger than I think it is. It's higher up off the ground. So that's why I keep crashing into it. Ooh, a destroyer. And I kept missing. Yeah, your aircraft actually want to fly in a straight line. And there goes most of my health because I got hit by a cannon. But if I take this guy out, that'll be another 500 more points. So why not? Alright, so I'll quickly land, refuel, and then rearm. The good news is the carrier has taken a few hits, but it doesn't seem to be that terribly damaged. Because while the front's pretty badly tore up, the same cannot be said for the rest of the ship. Alright, we'll go ahead and get ourselves all set to go. We'll go for another run, and this time we're going to hit that airfield again. This should hopefully be enough to maybe destroy it entirely. If not, then if I get 2 more rocket runs, it should be enough. Which means I can then focus on the final objectives of this mission, which are to take out the enemy artillery bunkers. There's one thing that the Mitchell is actually good at. There we go, actually. And that's the fact that the bombs have such a large splash range, even though they're small bombs, that they can still take out. Okay, sweet. Ooh, I have to fly low to be able to avoid these hits. There we go. So yeah, there seems to be a weakness in their defenses. If we go around here, we can then cut around. Alright, well I didn't even take out one of them, but now we're in a position, I think, with the Mitchell, we can at least take out one, maybe both. So now that both airfields are taken out, we won't have to deal with any more planes. Or shouldn't have to, that's the good news. We are, of course, still going to have to deal with our fair share of flak, though. Now that we're at the max altitude and we have pretty good idea of where the guns are, well, we know exactly where they are, it'll be easy enough to simply fly over, drop the payload, and that should be it. Alright, so we'll try to hide under here while we reload. Perfect. Then we'll do one more bombing run and that should about do it. So I might actually get my money's worth out of this particular Mitchell. Yep. Alrighty, so this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.